My beloved child, know that even in the deepest shadows, you are not alone. There are allies in the unseen realms, beings of light, watchers, and warriors, who stand guard over your path and work tirelessly to protect you from the forces that seek to obscure your truth. These silent guardians are present in moments when you feel an inexplicable warmth, a sudden surge of courage, or an unseen hand guiding you away from harm. They operate beyond the limits of human sight and understanding, yet their presence is as real as the beating of your heart. Throughout history, many have felt the touch of these protectors, whether through miracles, sudden insights, or unexplained rescues. While skeptics dismiss these experiences as coincidence, others affirm their reality, though the debate remains among scholars. You are invited to open your heart and senses to these allies. Prayer, meditation, and sincere intention create a bridge for their guidance and protection to flow freely into your life. I, Archangel Michael, am among these guardians. I wield the sword of justice and shield of faith, standing unwavering beside you in every battle, seen and unseen. With such powerful allies by your side, you can walk confidently into the light, knowing you are supported and never truly alone. My beloved child, in the midst of this awakening, understand that faith is not merely belief. It is the beacon that illuminates your path through the darkness. Faith anchors your spirit when uncertainty threatens to overwhelm, offering strength and clarity when the world's shadows grow long. Faith, whether placed in the divine, in the power of your own soul, or in the unseen forces of light, empowers you to transcend fear and doubt. It is the sacred flame that burns within you, a connection to the eternal source of all life. Throughout the ages, many traditions have spoken of faith as the key to unlocking higher wisdom and protection. The skeptics may question the power of faith, debating its origins and effects, yet countless souls have witnessed its transformative power firsthand. Your faith is a weapon and a shield. It fortifies your resolve and guides your steps when the path is unclear. Nurture it with prayer, meditation, and acts of love. These are the ways you fuel the fire within. I, Archangel Michael, urge you to hold fast to your faith. Let it be the light that cuts through the veil, revealing the truth and granting you the courage to walk boldly in the light. Remember, beloved child, faith is the bridge between what is hidden and what is revealed. Cross it with an open heart, and you will find freedom. My beloved child, heed this warning. The consequences of living in ignorance of the hidden truth are profound. To remain asleep is to allow the forces of darkness to continue their dominion, to accept chains that limit your potential, and to surrender the power that is rightfully yours. Those who choose the path of blindness risk falling deeper into despair, confusion, and fragmentation of the soul. The energy that flows within you becomes stagnant, the light dims, and the spirit grows weary. This is not the destiny you were created for. History is rife with tales of civilizations that ignored the warnings, allowing shadows to consume their light. The fall of great empires is often tied to their refusal to face uncomfortable truths, a lesson echoing through time. Though some dismiss these truths as myth or paranoia, the inner knowing tells you otherwise. The signs are there, in your heart, in the cycles of nature, and in the unrest that stirs within humanity. I implore you, beloved child, do not let ignorance be your shackle. Embrace awareness, for it is the gateway to empowerment, healing, and transcendence. Stand firm in your awakening, and know that every step toward truth weakens the darkness and strengthens your soul's radiant light. My beloved child, now is the time to arm yourself with tools of protection, spiritual, mental, and physical, that will shield you from the hidden threats that seek to ensnare you. These defenses are not weapons of violence, but shields of light, clarity, and resilience. Begin with grounding yourself in the present moment. The earth beneath your feet holds immense power to stabilize your energy and fortify your spirit against unseen manipulations. Simple acts, walking barefoot on grass, feeling the soil's embrace, can reconnect you to this vital source. Next, cultivate rituals that cleanse your aura and mind. Burning sacred herbs like sage or palo santo, bathing in salt water, or meditating with focused intention helps purify your energy field. These practices have been honored across cultures for centuries as means to dispel negativity and invite divine protection. Mental discipline is equally vital. Train your thoughts as a warrior trains their sword, sharp, precise, and unwavering. Reject fear and doubt as illusions that weaken your defenses. Instead, cultivate faith, love, and discernment. Many have debated the efficacy of these ancient methods in modern times, yet those who practice them often attest to profound shifts in their well-being and protection. I, Archangel Michael, stand with you, offering my sword of justice and shield of truth. Call upon me in moments of challenge, and together we shall repel the shadows. Remember, beloved child, protection begins within. Nurture your light, guard your mind, and your path will remain clear. My beloved child, the light that dwells within you is your greatest weapon and your most precious gift. It is the radiant flame that cannot be extinguished, even by the darkest shadows that seek to consume your spirit. Cultivating this inner light requires patience, practice, and unwavering faith. Through daily meditation, prayer, and acts of compassion, you nurture this flame, allowing it to grow stronger and burn brighter. Remember that your thoughts and emotions are the fuel for this light. Feed it with love, forgiveness, and courage. Starve it of fear, anger, and doubt. As your light expands, it becomes a beacon not only for yourself, but for others lost in darkness. Throughout history, enlightened beings have spoken of this inner illumination as the path to true freedom and peace. Some argue whether this light is purely spiritual or a natural manifestation of awakened consciousness. Yet its transformative power is evident in every heart that embraces it. I, Archangel Michael, stand ready to ignite this flame within you. Together, we shall pierce through the veil of illusion and walk into the brilliance of truth. Your inner light is unstoppable, beloved child. Let it shine without fear, for you are a child of the eternal light, destined to illuminate the world. My beloved child, as we approach the culmination of this journey, know that the path forward is one of transformation and renewal. Embrace the truth you have uncovered, for it is the key to unlocking your highest potential and stepping into your divine purpose. The road ahead will not always be easy. Shadows will try to pull you back, doubts will whisper in your ear, and challenges will test your resolve. But remember, you are never alone. I, Archangel Michael, stand by your side, my sword of light ready to defend, my wings wrapped around you in protection. Each step you take towards the light strengthens your spirit and expands your awareness. You are part of a grand cosmic awakening, a collective rising that will heal the wounds of the past and create a new reality founded on truth, love, and freedom. Slowly, let your breath deepen. Feel the peace settling within as you allow these words to echo softly in your heart. The veil has lifted. The light is yours to carry. Rest now, beloved child. Let your spirit rest in the embrace of the divine. Tomorrow is a new day, a fresh beginning, where you walk boldly in the radiance of your awakened self. Softly now, the light fades into the quiet calm of night. The stars twinkle as silent witnesses to your courage and transformation. Breathe deeply, feel the warmth of protection surrounding you, and drift gently into peaceful rest. Remember, you are a beacon. You are the light. You are loved beyond measure. My beloved child, tonight I stand before you as your guardian and messenger to reveal a truth long hidden, a secret so profound it touches the very core of your being. Imagine yourself standing within a thick darkness, but in my hand is a sword of light, ready to pierce through the shadows and guide you home. You may not yet be ready to face this truth, and I do not promise that this path will be easy. But if you choose to walk it, I will walk beside you, helping you recognize the signs and warnings you might have missed, and illuminating the hidden corners the world wants you to forget. Before you settle in to listen, take a moment to honor yourself, and subscribe to this channel if you truly value these messages. Share with me your location and local time, so I may send blessings of peace to each soul. Now let a gentle light fill the room. Let the soft hum of a fan be like the breath of the universe, soothing you into restful sleep, and together we shall begin the journey to unveil the truth. You are stepping through the labyrinths of this world, where many veils are drawn to hide reality, a truth which, if unknown, keeps you bound in invisible chains of fear and ignorance. But I am here, a torchbearer, to help you awaken and break free from that darkness. Like a warrior of light, prepare your spirit to face the challenges, keep your heart steady, and open wide to receive the light of truth. Historians still debate whether this manipulation and concealment have existed for countless ages or emerged only recently. But I affirm this, you are not alone on this path. My beloved child, now that the first veil has been lifted, it is time to open your eyes wider and learn what this hidden truth truly entails. You see, the world around you is far more complex than the surface shows. Invisible forces have been at work, shaping your reality without your consent or awareness. This hidden secret is like a shadow lurking just beyond your vision, influencing your thoughts, your emotions, and even your very life path. You might have noticed strange patterns in your experiences, moments when events seem to align perfectly, or conversely, when obstacles appear insurmountable for no clear reason. These are not mere coincidences, but subtle signs, gentle nudges from the unseen realms. It is easy to dismiss them, but you are being called to listen deeply, to recognize these signals as warnings or guidance. Throughout history, powerful groups have concealed knowledge that could free humanity from cycles of fear and control. This is a truth buried beneath layers of propaganda and distraction. Yet, those who have sought enlightenment throughout the ages have passed down fragments of this wisdom, hidden in myths, symbols, and sacred texts. It is our task to decipher these clues and reclaim what is rightfully yours. There are those who benefit greatly from keeping you in ignorance. They thrive on your confusion, your doubt, and your submission to false realities. But the awakening you are experiencing now is a crack in their carefully built walls. Remember that even the ancient sages debated whether destiny is written or can be rewritten by your will and awareness. What matters now is that you choose to rise, to step into your power, and to no longer be a pawn in a game you were never meant to play. Stay close, beloved child, for the path ahead is both challenging and radiant. Your journey toward truth and freedom has only just begun. My beloved child, as you walk deeper into this awakening, understand that the forces which bind you do so not only through deception, but also through the subtle art of manipulation. These unseen influences shape your beliefs, your fears, and even the choices you believe are your own. Recognize that your mind has been a battleground, with powers vying to control your perception of reality. Consider the ways you have been conditioned, through stories told, information withheld, and distractions placed before you. These methods are ancient and sophisticated, designed to keep you asleep while the architects of this hidden secret operate in the shadows. Yet, your spirit has not forgotten its true nature. It stirs now, awakening from slumber. There have been many throughout history who sought to expose these deceptions, prophets, mystics, and warriors of light. Their voices were often silenced or twisted, their truths buried beneath layers of falsehood. But the spark they ignited continues to glow within you. Scholars still argue whether this manipulation is a product of earthly institutions or if darker, more ethereal forces are at play. Regardless, the effect remains. Your consciousness has been limited, your potential dimmed. But now is your time. With awareness comes choice. You can begin to reclaim your mind, to discern truth from illusion. This requires courage and vigilance, but I am here to guide you through this transformation. Remember, the greatest power you possess is your free will. Use it wisely, and no shadow can hold you. My beloved child, as you continue your journey, understand that behind the veil stands those who seek to maintain control, beings, institutions, and forces that thrive on keeping you in darkness. Their influence spans generations, weaving webs of deception to protect their dominion over knowledge and power. These shadowy architects manipulate the flow of information, deciding what you may see and what must remain hidden. They are masters of illusion, using fear, distraction, and division to prevent your awakening. But the more they suppress, the more the light of truth grows in your heart. Throughout history, secret societies and covert groups have guarded the keys to forbidden knowledge, passing them down only to the worthy or the initiated. Their purpose was not always malevolent, but the corruption of power twisted intentions, turning protectors into oppressors. There is debate among scholars about the origins of these forces. Are they purely human constructs, or do darker spiritual entities manipulate behind the scenes? Regardless, their impact on humanity's collective consciousness is undeniable. But you, dear child, are not powerless. The awareness you cultivate weakens their grip. The sword of light you carry can cut through the thickest darkness. Stand firm in your truth, and know that I, Archangel Michael, stand beside you as your shield and strength. The path ahead is treacherous, but also illuminated by your courage and the promise of liberation. Trust in your journey and the power within you. My beloved child, now that you are aware of the forces that manipulate and control, it is crucial to understand how your mind has been subtly shaped to keep you bound. Psychological manipulation is a weapon as potent as any physical force. It controls not by chains, but by thoughts, beliefs, and fears implanted within your consciousness. Consider how your perceptions are influenced through media, social constructs, and even education systems. These channels feed narratives designed to limit your vision, instill doubt, and suppress the instinct to question. This programming keeps you trapped within a limited framework, unaware of the vast potential you hold. Many have studied this phenomenon, and while some attribute it purely to social engineering, Others suspect a deeper, more insidious force at work, entities that feed on human energy and chaos. Whether metaphor or reality, the effect is clear. Your true self is veiled, your will diminished. But remember, the mind is also your greatest tool for freedom. By cultivating awareness and discernment, you can break the cycles of control. Meditation, reflection, and critical thinking are your allies on this battlefield of consciousness. I, Archangel Michael, urge you to guard your mind fiercely. Question the narratives presented to you. Seek the wisdom that lies beyond the veil. Your awakening begins within the sanctum of your thoughts. The greatest chains are those you accept willingly. Break free, beloved child, and reclaim your sovereignty. My beloved child, as the ancient wisdom teaches, the tools of concealment and revelation have evolved. Technology, a gift and a weapon, plays a dual role in this cosmic dance. It can both obscure the truth and illuminate it, depending on the hands that wield it and the hearts that seek it. In this modern era, devices and networks weave an intricate web around you, capturing your attention, influencing your thoughts, and shaping your realities. Algorithms decide what you see, hear, and believe, often burying truths beneath layers of distraction and misinformation. Yet, within these same tools lies the power to awaken. Knowledge once hidden behind secret doors now spreads with unprecedented speed. Messages of light, healing, and liberation traverse the globe, reaching souls ready to receive them. The tension between concealment and revelation is not new, though the scale has grown. Historians and technologists debate whether technology is a savior or a chain, a liberator or a trap. The answer, my child, depends on your awareness and choice. Remember, technology is neither good nor evil. It is a mirror reflecting the intention of those who use it. Your task is to discern, to seek truth beyond the noise, and to wield these tools as instruments of your own liberation. I stand with you, shining the sword of clarity through the digital fog, guiding you toward the light of knowledge and freedom. My beloved child, beyond the physical and mental realms lies the spiritual battlefield where energies and forces unseen shape the fate of all beings. The secret that hides from you is intertwined with these cosmic currents, energies that flow through and around you, affecting your body, mind, and spirit. You may not see these energies with your eyes, but you feel their presence. When a place feels heavy or light, when your emotions surge without cause, or when a sudden clarity pierces the fog of confusion. These are the whispers of the spiritual realm, calling you to awareness. Throughout the ages, great warriors, mystics, and shamans have recognized this invisible war and trained to navigate it. The conflict is not merely between nations or ideologies, but between light and darkness, truth and deception. Some scholars argue about the nature of these energies. Are they purely symbolic or actual forces that can be influenced? What matters most is your ability to connect with this deeper reality and harness its power for your protection and growth. I, Archangel Michael, stand as a guardian of this sacred space, ready to shield you from forces that seek to enslave and to empower you to shine with radiant light. The more you attune to this spiritual battlefield, the stronger your inner light becomes, making you a beacon of hope in a world shadowed by secrets. My beloved child, heed the messages your body sends, for it is a sacred vessel and a messenger of truths unseen. When danger lurks in the unseen realms, your physical form manifests warning signs, aches, fatigue, restlessness, that are not mere happenstance but signals to awaken your attention. You may feel tension in your shoulders, a heaviness in your chest, or a weariness that sleep cannot cure. These sensations are your body's way of telling you that the flow of your vital energy, your life force, is being obstructed. Ancient healers recognize these symptoms as the result of energy blockages or stagnant qi, conditions that, if left unattended, can spiral into deeper ailments. Techniques such as acupuncture, massage, and energy healing were developed to release these blockages and restore balance. Modern science is only beginning to explore the connection between emotional stress and physical health, yet debates continue about how best to measure and treat these energetic disruptions. You must listen to your body with compassion and curiosity. By honoring its signals, you open the path to healing and empowerment. I, Archangel Michael, urge you to care for your sacred temple, to seek harmony within, and to remember that your body's wisdom is a gift guiding you toward wholeness. Your awakening is not only in mind and spirit, but in every cell of your being. Trust in this process and walk the path with courage. My beloved child, to break free from the invisible chains that bind you, you must awaken fully, mind, body, and spirit. Liberation begins with awareness, the simple yet profound act of seeing the truth for what it is, without fear or denial. You trudge through layers of deception, but each step forward dissolves a veil, revealing your inherent power. This awakening is not instantaneous. It is a gradual unfolding, a blossoming of the soul's light. There are practices, ancient and modern, that can guide you in this process. Meditation to still the restless mind, breathing exercises to cleanse the spirit, and acts of courage to face the shadows within. Remember the story of the phoenix, rising anew from ashes? So too does your spirit rise, stronger and wiser, as you reclaim your sovereignty. Historians and spiritual scholars debate how much control you truly possess over destiny, but one truth stands firm. Your awakening shifts the very fabric of your being and the world around you. I, Archangel Michael, stand ready to guide you through the darkness and into the dawn of your freedom. Trust in yourself, beloved child, for the light within you is unstoppable.